Water signs. Hey, water signs. This week you are most compatible with Aquarius in regards to money, or an Aquarius could be important for you in regards to your money this week. Water signs, you may be really relaxed or mellow in your energy this week. 10 p.m. could be important for you as well. I'm recording for you on Tuesday. Tuesdays are the day of Mars. Mars brings the energy of our ambition, our drive, our the way we act, right? Rage. Okay. Tuesdays are a good day for intimacy and reconciliation. Water signs, you'll look nice in the color pink, or the color pink may appear in your day. Pink is the energy of unconditional love. It's the balance between our spiritual and material beliefs, right? Your good luck number for today is the number 2 or the number 20. Twos are the energy of our wisdom, right? Our ability to use our words wisely. All right, watch what you say. So, hey, hi, good morning, water signs. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive in your energies today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel, water signs. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed already, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today, water signs. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. And YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, friend. You already watching. Thank you, water signs. So, water signs, I've also pinned your most recent videos and updated playlist dedicated specifically to you. So there, in the description box, there's um, four, what am I going to say? So there's your individual playlist. So there's one for you Cancer, one for you Scorpio, one for you Pisces, and then there is a combined water signs playlist there for you as well. 4 playlists is what I was trying to say. I couldn't find the word. Water signs, if you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. We're going to do, did I say we're going to do a quick money read and look at your money, career, and finances for the week? We'll see what's causing the energy, how you appear in the energy, and the outcome. I do have the balcony door open. It is very early this morning, just at 3 a.m. So we shouldn't have any interruptions or outside noise, but there is a lake and a dog park right outside my balcony, so I hope that doesn't bother you, water signs. And as always, there will be a timestamp in the comments where you can forward through the shuffling and my rambling to where I pull the first card here, okay? So you have Moon. It says fleeting funds, unknown source, being guided, moonlighting, odd jobs, night shift, or part-time jobs, okay? All right, got the moon and the star. And then you have wings. It says rising above money issues, business taking off, profits, spiritual work, life purpose, and a mission. Okay. So it's like you may be down for a second, but you get back up really quickly, water signs. It's almost giving like the Phoenix rising energy, Scorpio. So let's see, the moon and wings. So let's see. So it almost feels like maybe you're having to get a part-time job, a second job. Let's see. But I feel like when you do, it like immediately shifts the energy. Let's see, you're able to rise above the money issues. So let's see. So the Queen of Wands. So is there a woman depleting your funds, water signs? Justice is at the bottom of the deck. What's behind Justice? The Ace of Swords, which is another energy of justice. and the King of Swords, Aquarius energy, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So, is this someone that you share a child with, water signs? Nine of Swords, Page of Wands. This Page of Wands is connected to the Queen of Wands and the overall energy here. Justice could be, you know, court, literally. The Ace of Swords is a truth, a win, a victory, or something that goes in your favor. It's also an honest conversation, right? And you see how this sword, the Ace of Swords, the sword is up, where it's an honest conversation, whereas this sword is down. It almost feels like maybe someone didn't dispute, or they didn't fight, they didn't disagree. Someone's stressed out about a child here. Page of Wands. Let's see. The Queen of Cups is at the bottom here as well, behind this Princess of Wands, and that would be your energy, water signs, the Queen of Cups. So let's see. Cancer, Pisces specifically, but let's see. How are you appearing here, water signs? Because right now we have 3 different people here and a child. We have a Queen of Wands, a King of Swords, and a Queen of Cups. So there's 2 feminine energy and a masculine, 1 masculine. How are you appearing, Cancer? It almost feels like you could be the King of Swords here. Let's see. So the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is it's an argument, it's a disagreement, it's fighting, it's a disturbance, a disruption, right? Competition, being very petty. Why are you the Five of Wands, water signs? The Five of Swords, yeah, you're doing it on purpose. It's revenge. But I feel like you're not. You're coming out. I think you're the King of Swords here. The Five of Swords, King of Swords are both Aquarius's energy. I know you're not Aquarius, water signs. Yeah, look at this. The Queen of Swords, a spouse. The Queen of Swords is the natural mate here, right? And the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, I feel like there's some sort of arguing, fighting, disruption, disagreement with your spouse. You're doing it on purpose. Maybe you're getting into an argument with your spouse about this child with this Queen of Wands. There's a Queen of Cups over here, Cancer. Like, how many? There's 3 women here now. And one of these women is with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and your energy. Now, I asked, how are you appearing? So you could be this Queen of Swords and not the person that you're fighting with. You could be the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're the... I feel like you're the spouse here, and your spouse, right? You're the feminine spouse. Your masculine spouse has a child with someone else outside of the relationship. There could be child support. And who's the Queen of Cups? The Hermit. So she's a secret. The Eight of Pentacles, someone that they work with. Virgo energy. So this is someone that they work with. Page of Swords, yeah. Maybe you know about this person. That's why you're the Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Wands? The Prince of Wands. So that's the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Got the Knight of Wands. There's like two separate families here. There's the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. Then there's the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. And then there's this Queen of Cups over here connected to work. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is typically a positive energy shift. So that's good. We'll take that. The Four of Swords, the Lovers, Seven of Cups, having some choose. King of Pentacles and a King of Wands is here now with the Ace of Cups. Let's see. Let's see, water signs. What's in the outcome here? The overall energy is the Moon, fleeting funds, right? What's causing this energy is a Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands. What's the outcome? Two of Pentacles, weighing out the positive and the negative. The Five of Pentacles, we already said that. I said the Moon energy felt like the Five of Pentacles. The fleeting funds, Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Who's the Queen of Wands, Page of Wands? Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. You get that another Knight, the Knight of Cups now, which would be connected to this Queen of Cups. Water signs, how many? It's not my business, right? No judgment. Look at that. There's a Knight of Pentacles. We just saw the King of Pentacles. I don't know, water signs. It feels like maybe, yeah, with the Hangman. It almost feels like you have children with multiple people here. You have a spouse. You've kind of gone outside of your relationship. I feel like this one child, specifically with the Queen of Wands, I feel like maybe your spouse may have known about the child with the Queen of Cups that you work with. I feel like that's someone that you work with. But I feel like between the child, there's like two male children here and two female children, okay? And there's a female child. All right, stay with me, Aquarius, because this is getting really specific, right? Depending on who you are, this King of Swords is very fair-skinned, right, in color and complexion. And so is this, the Page of Swords, right, which would be the child to this relationship. So I just feel like, you know, this child looks more like you than your spouse, right? But then you have the Queen of Cups over here that I feel like you have another child with, and that child doesn't look so much like you. And the child with the Queen of Wands over here, that child doesn't look like you either. I feel like there's a child that you have with your spouse that does, and none of the other children look like you. Maybe that could be causing the Five of Wands, the argument, right? Maybe your children, you have a child with your spouse and that child is mixed because you're fair-skinned, or maybe you are, I don't know, the politically correct way to say non-brown. I don't want to say colors, but you know, you can see the color of these two people, and I feel like, you know, your child with your spouse is mixed and the other children are not. And that could be causing the argument like these aren't even your children, or they may not be your children. The Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like someone, like this is someone that you work with, but I also feel like it was very sneaky. But I feel like your spouse found out about it anyway. But I feel like in the midst of that, you having these different children with these different people, it's draining your money here, and that's the overall energy. Fleeting funds from an unknown source, but I think you know the source. There's multiple women here with multiple children. No judgment. Judgment card is not even out here, right? But it does say, water signs, that you'll be rising above, okay? Finding life it says rising above money issues specifically, because we have fleeting funds and we have the Five of Pentacles. So, and then like I said, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the outcome which is a positive shift forward, finding life purpose, maybe in spiritual work. The Hermit, okay? So I don't know, water signs. We'll do money energies again next week. We'll do love energies and daily energy reads all throughout the remainder of this week. I did love readings for you guys, I believe, yesterday, on Saturday and Sunday, depending on what sign you are. So those are there for you to check out. Thank you so, so much for spending your morning with me, water signs. I appreciate you. Bye, guys.